The instant I saw his lips meet hers, my stomach dropped like a stone sinking to the bottom of a well. This wasn't the casual peck friends might share. Not the light, playful kiss you give a coworker at a party. No, it was intimate. Too intimate. And it happened right there, in the middle of her company dinner, in plain view, as if no one else existed. I froze. My glass of water shook in my hand, condensation dripping onto my palm. My wife Anna leaned toward him afterward, laughing at something he whispered. Her hand rested on his forearm, soft, deliberate, familiar. I didn't know who he was, but in that moment, my world tilted. Anna had insisted I attend her company's annual dinner that Friday. You'll finally meet everyone I work with, she said, adjusting her pearl earrings in the mirror. It'll be nice to put faces to names. Her tone was casual, but when I asked, is there anyone I should meet in particular? Her eyes flickered. She hesitated, then smiled too brightly. No, not really. Just my team and the partners. I let it slide, brushing off the unease. For months, I'd noticed how often she stayed late, how quickly she silenced her phone when I came home, how vague her answers became about her day. I never wanted to sound paranoid. She was ambitious, hardworking. I told myself that explained everything. That night, she looked breathtaking in a black dress that hugged her curves, her perfume lingering like a secret. As we entered the hotel ballroom, she gripped my hand tightly, as if grounding herself. I should have noticed that. Dinner began smoothly. She introduced me to coworkers, faces blending together with polite smiles, handshakes, and corporate small talk. I excused myself after dessert to use the restroom. And then it happened. I returned through the side entrance just in time to see him, tall, broad-shouldered, grinning confidently, bend down and kiss her. It wasn't long, but it was enough to shatter me. I stopped cold. My heart pounded, my breath caught. Anna pulled back slightly, eyes scanning the room. When she saw me frozen in the doorway, color drained from her face. The confrontation. I walked straight toward them, chest tight, fists clenched. Who the hell is this? My voice trembled with rage barely restrained. The man's smirk faltered. Anna stepped forward instantly, placing herself between us. David, wait, she said, voice low but sharp. You're mistaken. Mistaken? My laugh was hollow. I just watched him kiss you. She shook her head, hands trembling. It's not like that. You don't understand. Then explain it to me. I snapped. From where I stood, it looked exactly like what it was. The man still hadn't spoken, shifting uneasily. Maybe I should go. Yes, you should. I barked, eyes locked on Anna. He slipped away, leaving us in the middle of the ballroom. A few glanced over before pretending not to notice. The ride home was suffocating. Silence pressed on us like a weight. Anna stared out the window, hands folded in her lap. Finally, I broke. How long has this been going on? She flinched. It's not what you think. Don't insult me. My knuckles whitened on the wheel. I saw it. With my own eyes. Her voice cracked. David, please. He's just a colleague. It was nothing. Nothing. I shook my head. You let another man kiss you in front of everyone. Do you think I'm blind? Tears welled in her eyes. She turned to me, desperate. I didn't kiss him back. He caught me off guard. I was going to push him away when you walked in. I wanted to believe her. I truly did. But the way she laughed with him afterward, the way her hand lingered on his arm, something didn't fit. Sleepless nights followed. That night, I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, while she cried quietly beside me. My mind replayed it again and again. The kiss, her laugh, her denial. The foundation of our marriage had cracked, and I couldn't stop imagining what else lurked in those fissures. The next morning, I confronted her again. Tell me the truth. Are you seeing him? She shook her head violently. No, I would never. Then why did it look so natural? Why did you look comfortable? Her lips trembled. I was trying not to make a scene. He's one of the senior partners. If I embarrassed him, I cut her off sharply. So your career mattered more than our marriage? Her silence said everything. Days passed in tense limbo. She tried to overcompensate with affection, texts, dinners, touches, but doubt shadowed every gesture. One evening, while she showered, her phone lit up on the nightstand. A preview flashed. Last night was risky, but worth it. Can't stop thinking about you. My stomach dropped. When she came out, I held the phone. Explain this. Her face went pale. David, please. It's not what it looks like. I laughed bitterly. You've used that line twice now. Expect me to believe it again? She reached for the phone, but I pulled it away. Who is he? Her shoulders slumped. His name is Ryan. He's one of the partners. My chest hollowed. How long? 3 months, she whispered. The collapse was total. 3 months. Every late night, every vague excuse, every cold shoulder. It had all been for him. You lied to me, I said, voice shaking. You looked me in the eye every day and lied. Anna sobbed, dropping to her knees. I didn't mean for it to happen. It just happened. I thought I could handle it. I cut her off sharply. Don't justify it. Her tears fell harder. David, I love you. I made a terrible mistake. But it's you I want. Please don't leave me. I stared at her, broken. Part of me wanted to believe her, to cling to what we had. But the part that saw her with Ryan, that read the message, knew something irreparable had been lost. The breaking point. Over the next week, I tried. I went to work, came home, sat across from her at dinner. But the silence was heavier than words. Every phone buzz, every late meeting tightened my chest. One night, I finally said it. I can't do this anymore. Her fork clattered. David, no. You chose him the moment you let it go on for months. You don't get to fall back on me now. Her eyes filled with panic. We can go to counseling. We can fix this. I shook my head. You broke something that can't be fixed. She reached for me, hands shaking. I pulled away. You already did. The aftermath. I moved out the next morning, packed in silence while she cried on the couch. She didn't stop me. Maybe she knew she'd lost me. Weeks later, her texts flooded in, apologies, love declarations, desperate pleas. I didn't reply. Forgiveness wasn't enough. What I lost wasn't just trust. It was the certainty that the woman I married was the woman I thought she was. Once that certainty was gone, nothing else mattered. The final encounter. 2 months later, I saw her outside a grocery store. She looked smaller, makeup smudged, clothes rumpled. David, she whispered, tears in her eyes. I miss you. I stared, the weight of everything pressing down. Then I shook my head slowly. You should have thought about that before you kissed him back. Her face crumpled. I walked past without another word.